Now, for more on the situation in Australia, let's cross live to our correspondent, Greg Navarro in Sydney. Greg, how's the situation now?
Well, I'll really give you a sense of where I am right now so you can appreciate just how much water we've received. I'm about 60 kilometers to the west of the center of Sydney right now in an area called Windsor. Behind me, it looks like a river normally. It's not. It's normally a road about 2 k's from where I'm standing to the other side. The river is actually a kilometer to my right from here. We've received so much rain in such a short amount of time. That river is spilled well into this area. You can see possibly the house just over my shoulder here. You can see the watermark up near that box on the side, the electrical box. The water, believe it or not, has started to recede here, but not very much at all. Look, you alluded to this earlier. About 85,000 people are now under some sort of evacuation orders across the greater Sydney region, and it's all the result of a massive weather system, one stretching hundreds of kilometers, covering primarily the greater Sydney area, that has been dumping huge amounts of rain over the last 3 to 4 days. Some areas getting up to 800 kilometers of rain in just 3 days. Look, to put it simply, it is basically a year's worth of rain in just a couple of days here. As you can imagine, it is a very difficult time for residents. This house is vacant. People had to evacuate here. We've been talking to some neighbors not far from here. Look, it is another trauma that they've had to deal with. Let's listen to what they had to say.
This is more than just rain, because we had the rain and within not even 24 hours, it started on Friday morning, was it? By Friday night we were under, and it usually takes a week of constant rain, and we still don't flood. So this was unbelievable.
We've been here 25 years, and this year it's been the worst. We've had 3 major floods in 3 years, and it's just been shocking.
Well, I mean, it happened in 1986 and 88, then it didn't happen for 28 years. And so it was 2016 and 2020, and now it's happened 4 times this year.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is here in Windsor this afternoon. He's been touring some of the areas. He promised more immediate relief for people living in flood zones like this one, as well as committing more Australian Defence Force personnel. There are already about 100 on the ground across the greater Sydney area. He's pledged another 150 to help with recovery efforts when things get that far. Now, while the rain here has thankfully eased across the greater Sydney area, we're told that another storm system is forming, heading just north to the central coast of New South Wales, where they are expected to get hammered over the next few days. In fact, the Premier of New South Wales saying the worst of it is not over yet. There's still a lot of water to fall on the ground here, Pen.